Okay, so this is the last eBay package I have coming for quite some time, probably. It's been a very weird stretch for me. I generally don't buy this much stuff off of eBay. But this one I'm quite excited about. Now, do I think it's gold in here? I'm not sure. We will find out in a minute. I doubt it, but I bought this anyways because I was excited about what it is for probably the dumbest reason possible. We'll talk about it when we unwrap it, assuming the eBay seller packaged up what I purchased, which they generally do. Somebody bought it for $5, apparently. That's probably why I didn't pay very much for it. Okay. Let's dump these out and see what we have. Pretty sure these are just brass. We'll take a close look and we'll see. But they are set upside down. Yeah, that looks better. These are from the largest or oldest, I'm not sure exactly. The internet, I believe, has said largest and oldest fraternal organization in the United Kingdom, which is the Royal Antediluvian Order of the Water Buffaloes, I believe. I'm filming this on my phone, so I can't actually read it off of the internet. But I don't know. I'm kind of a doofus, but every time I read that, I can't help but think of being a child watching the Flintstones and being part of their water buffalo club, which is, I come to find out when I get into this old jewelry stuff, is basically real. The Flintstones weren't really making much of a stretch or much of a joke there. It is a fraternal organization like the Freemasons or like in America here, the Eagles or the Elks or the Rotary or what have you. And I'm not sure about this one for sure, but both of these are buffaloes. And these are of some type of ceremonial thing. And we're going to go ahead and check to see if they're gold. I would say right off, it's nice and weighty, but I don't think it's gold. And the big reason is, I'm going to zoom in and I'll show you, when you're looking at something like this, that it's just plate. You see how its nose there? It's kind of a brown going on. The high edge wear is actually worn off. So this is probably just gold plate. Yeah, see we have our verdigris there, the green. So when you have your brass, and it starts turning green like that, you got issues. Now that looks like mold. I don't know. I think I'm going to actually scrub this thing down. That looks kind of gross in there. But I don't see anything on this one that indicates that this is gold. And this one seems to be exactly the same, just in a slightly nicer shape. You can see on the high edges here of the water buffalo's nose that that is not gold. If it were gold, it wouldn't be turning brown like that. Definitely going to give these boys a scrub. Let's have a look at this last one here. Yeah, looking pretty green there. A lot more weight to this one, which is good. But I'm seeing a lot of verdigris. Yeah. We're definitely looking at a few pieces of brass, and you can sort of see where that rough right there is still kind of a gold color. So this is probably gold plated over. Whenever they put this on this, they gold plated over it. So not gold, but goofy, fun, and just something that I actually wanted. I hoped they were gold. And that is one thing when you're buying online, is that online I couldn't see that this nose was clearly brown. A lot of pictures are not great, and they don't really show you what's really going on until you get it in your hand. So you have to use use your common sense. One is that if this type of thing is being sold by a antiques dealer, you're pretty sure that they know it's going to be gold. Another thing is this isn't super duper shiny, and we're definitely looking at some gross stuff on the back. So these don't indicate gold to me. If you look, you see how the whole surface is actually kind of rough looking. That can be gold, except that the difference is this looks like the gold color is on top of the rough. If it's solid gold, that rough might exist, but it won't be as, how to put it, as smooth, if this makes sense. Because when this gold plate was put over it, it kind of smooths out the rough a little bit. So you get a very specific effect when you've got the gold over the top of something else. And that's what that is right there. And so these are probably just gold-plated brass. Actually, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say these are definitely gold-plated brass. They're not even gold fill, because if they were gold fill, you would actually see more wear. To get through the thick carat gold in gold fill on the high edges, you'd actually end up seeing more of the gold plate. In this case, you can see where the nose is just brown because the gold plate just wore off. So hopefully you find this useful and as entertaining as I have. These are kind of a ridiculous object that I just find very entertaining and wanted to possess. And there's the off chance, because they were cheap, that it was gold. And sometimes you buy things that aren't gold, but that's kind of the cost of doing business, or the cost of the hobby, really, because I'm not doing business. I'm just buying these to entertain myself. I hope you're having a great day.